Poirier over to the right side, and they'll run it with Dillon. Dillon springs free, touchdown, New England. Looked like he might be stopped right at the line of scrimmage, but he bounced away and found freedom in the end zone. First and goal to go. Dillon dives, and Dillon is in for the touchdown. Corey Dillon's second score of the day.
Steelers do not even bother to call their last timeout.
I thought if they're going to take the last one, they take another one to maybe have a chance to try to do something if he makes this. Vinatieri with the kick from 43 yards, and he does it again with 1 second.
Unbelievable.
How about the fourth quarter for Tom Brady? 12 for 12, 168 yards.
Yeah, give him a lot of credit. He threw it extremely well. The offensive line, everything, Jim.
Just a step slow and couldn't make the tackle. Vrabel in as an eligible receiver, but it's Maroney in for the touchdown. Flips it. Watson for the touchdown. You know, you see this over and over down here around the goal line. When you're trying to play run, it's very difficult then to get into a position to be able to stop the pass. And you know, Tom Brady could have made it a heck of a lot easier on Ben Watson making the play, but the crowd is screaming for a review. They won't get it. Grossman airs it out. Rasheed Davis downfield, and it's Samuel with his third of this game. Asante Samuel with his third interception of this game hauls it in, and the New England Patriots will take over up 4. The Bears are out of timeouts.
Tom Brady and the Patriots hope to continue their unbeaten season on a cool, crisp afternoon in Foxborough, Massachusetts, as the 7-0 Pats host the 4-2 Washington Redskins. Good afternoon, everybody. We welcome you to the NFL on.
Punted them down there to their own 10-yard line, and they've driven it right down the field.
Brady on 3rd and goal. He fakes, he takes off, he dives, touchdown! In on offense as well. Off the play fake to the end zone, touchdown Vrabel! His 10th career reception, his 10th career touchdown.
You know, I was checking in last year to see when his contract was up and hoping we'd have a shot at getting him, and they got him.
Cost a couple of draft picks, but Welker has been a huge addition. He makes his 6th catch of the game down at the Redskins' 6-yard line. Brady, a fake spike, throws to the end zone, touchdown, Randy Moss.
You know, we've seen that now a couple of times this year already from Tom Brady, faking the spike to stop the clock and then take a shot. First time that I ever remember seeing it was Dan Marino against the New York Jets years ago. Had a couple lobster rolls this weekend.
On 3rd and goal. Second rushing touchdown of the game for Brady.
know, it's rare in today's game to really know what those games mean, but in all likelihood, it'll be for home field advantage.
Campbell on 3rd and 9, third sack for Vrabel, his third forced fumble. Colvin takes it into the end zone for a Patriots touchdown. Brady to the end zone. Welker, touchdown.
It's hard on Joe Gibbs during his first tenure.
Castle pulls it down, takes off, inside the 5, he dives, touchdown! The New England Patriots now 8-0, looking ahead to their matchup now with the Indianapolis Colts. The Washington Redskins dropped to 4-3. The Patriots win it by the score of 52-7. Tom Brady, 306 yards, 3 touchdown passes, 2 rushing touchdowns. Patriots gain a season high.
Castle pulls it down and runs straight ahead to the end zone for the touchdown. His second rushing touchdown of the season.
He's going to be a free agent at the end of this year. Think he's making any money as he's moving along during this season?
With every completion. Castle with time throws. That's Randy Moss. Moss eludes one tackle to the 10, to the 5. Touchdown.
Well, take a picture of Randy Moss lowering his shoulder and running through a defender on his way into the end zone.
130th career touchdown receiving. That ties Chris Carter. They now share the number 3 spot. Castle throwing for the corner of the end zone. Caught, and a touchdown, Randy Moss. Perfect throw from Matt Castle. Here's Kevin Falk up the middle. Big hole. 10, 5, touchdown. Gonna go again. Far sideline. This one is caught. Randy Moss for the touchdown. There is a penalty marker down, and it's going to be against the Miami Dolphins.
Pass interference, number 21, defense. That penalty is declined. Andre Goodman locked up one-on-one with Randy Moss. He's playing the ball the whole way. The crowd reacting. What you couldn't see was his left arm going back prior to what we just saw right there. Goodman's left arm was going back to restrict Moss from going by. Right there, he pulls it back in. That's what the officials saw. Yep, Randy's on his back, but that's because Goodman is right there. If it wouldn't have been for throwing that arm back.
Our final score, New England 48 and Miami 28. Up next, the Subway postgame show with JB, Dan Shannon, Boomer, Coach Cowher. For Dan Deerdorf, Greg Gumbel, and our entire crew, so long from Dolphin Stadium.
An unexpected winter scene in Foxborough, Massachusetts for Tennessee and second down and 3. He's got the hot hand and he goes again for a big push. There goes Maroney. It's a foot race to the end zone. They won't get him. Maroney touchdown, New England. 45 yards and no flag.
Bill Belichick says long arms, so if he gets those arms on you, you're not going to get to the quarterback.
Back to Brady. Brady looking for Moss. Touchdown, Patriots. passes it back to Brady, and Brady with a beautiful...
That means throwing the football, make sure you have the right shoes. That's what warm-ups are about. Took advantage of it.
Second down and 8. Steps away from the hit, goes to the end zone. To Moss. He's there. Touchdown, Patriots. There is a flag. Might be a roughing the passer. Difficult telling your yard markers here, but it's at the Titans 38. Setting up screen for Falk. Mankins with a big block. Copen out in front. Falk taken off. And Falk's in for the touchdown. Randy Moss with a big hug. And it covers 38 yards. 2nd and 3 from the Titan 30. He's got Welker. Welker, open space, and there's your 4th touchdown pass of the quarter. Tying the NFL record. And now a chance to stand alone. Brady looking for 5. Looking to the end zone, and it is caught. Touchdown. And Brady has just done something this league has not seen before. 5 touchdowns in 1 quarter of action.
That was just too easy. And he's one-on-one right now with Randy Moss.
Now let's watch him. 3rd and 1. Brady's looking that way. To Moss. And he has another touchdown. It was McCourty on the coverage. Moss with a 3rd touchdown of the game.
Well, he doesn't have to feel bad about that one, Jim. Any Hall of Fame corner could not have covered that throw and catch by Tom Brady and Randy Moss. That's really unstoppable.
Well, you know the crack right here. He'll go for it again. Hoyer pushed across this time. And Brian Hoyer takes the team down the field. The first time he directs the Patriot attack. Takes him down for a touchdown. He finishes it off.
He didn't have a choice.
Bill Sims and all the crew, Jim Nance saying so long from Foxborough. Bonus coverage coming up on CBS. Thanks for being.
Both teams 9-2 atop the AFC East. The one division loss when the Jets beat the Patriots earlier this season, week 2, 28-14.
Look at this fullback as Ben Jarvis Green Ellis' escort.
Ben Jarvis Green Ellis is in. Patriots touchdown. And 41 earlier in the quarter. Said they choose to go for it, and Brady picks it up with Deion Branch, who's still going all the way home. Patriot touchdown. Second and goal at the 4. Play action. Brady might run. Now throw it. Tate in conversation. A lot of conversation. Touchdown. Rex only has 1 challenge left for the rest of the night. Will he use it here? Got a catch. 1 foot. Brady picks Welker. Wes Welker. In. Another Patriot touchdown.
Well, you get Drew Coleman matched one-on-one.
31-3. Change that statement to 38-3. Aaron Hernandez, touchdown. Second and goal, and Green Ellis. Another one. 44 points.
There's not one person
that will break Brett Favre's record that he set at Lambeau. That is the all-time regular season record for an NFL quarterback. 26 straight wins at home as Tom Brady and the Patriots demolish and embarrass the Jets 45-3. The top team in the AFC at the three-quarter pole as Rex Ryan and Bill Belichick shake hands.
Our sixth season of Monday Night Football on ESPN in the 42nd year of the series gets going with one of the very familiar teams on Monday nights, the Miami Dolphins taking on the New England Patriots. First and goal, Brady. Green Ellis. Spinning, stayed on his feet, and in for the touchdown. Wow. He was about to go down, and he used his hand to keep him up.
Tremendous balance by Benjarvis Green Ellis. It looked like he was going to be knocked down for a...
Woodhead's the back. Brady looking right, firing for the touchdown to Gronkowski.
Well, Gronkowski, when they get in the red zone, this is the guy Tom Brady looks for.
If he chooses Deion Branch at the top. Dolphin pressure. Brady pass to Welker. Touchdown.
Tom Brady. You showed Tom Brady an all-out blitz. We saw it last year against the Jets on Monday Night Football. If you come after Tom Brady with all-out blitz and he sees one-on-one coverage, he has every route in the book, and he will shred you.
Fletcher will be the lead blocker here for Benjarvis Green Ellis. And Brady over the top for the touchdown to Aaron Hernandez.
Told you they were going to ram it right at him. I mean, it's just hard to defend.
Low percentage throw as well, Mike. And Henny's got to give his receiver a chance.
Where's Brady out of the gun from the half-yard line? Why not? To Wes Welker. Wes Welker pulling away, and he ties an NFL record with a 99-yard touchdown.
Oh, my. How many guys throw it out of their end zone in an empty backfield?
As Don Meredith said when Tony Dorsett did it, 99 yards and a half.
And that was. Oh, my. I had one of those, Mike.
There's one-on-one coverage in the back end. Miami's going to blitz Brady. They're in a desperate situation. Tom on his back foot lofts it with perfect trajectory. How about that stiff arm? Man, this is fun.
Look at these numbers.
Clock is running.
Yeah, it's an automatic restart of the clock at 16. The Dolphins were not aware of that, so they've made a big mistake here. So this is the last play of the game. So significant some places here as that ball is intercepted by Kyle Arrington and brings the game to a close. 38-24. Patrick Chung broke it up. Tom Brady record-setting performance tonight. 517 yards as the Patriots move to 1-0. They'll play San Diego in Foxborough for their home opener on Sunday. And Miami will play Houston here next week. 38-24 our final score with John Gruden, Ron Jaworski win.
Brady steps up, fires it, end zone, touchdown, Brandon Lloyd. He is lined up as the fullback. Vereen is the tailback, and it's Vereen off the right side and in for the touchdown. Shane Vereen. End zone, touchdown, New England, and it's Gronkowski. And there won't be a microphone this time, he's spiking.
But watch him. He's going to be double covered in the middle. He's going to go in, stop, and how about that? Brady knows it, of course, and just fires it in there.
From the one with 14 seconds and one timeout. They run it, and they get it across with Ridley for the touchdown.
Rams play for the inside run. Ridley goes outside, and when you're running these type of plays on the goal line, when you see any space at all, you cut it up inside and you run hard.
Good job by Stephen Ridley. Chunks on every play. Now first and goal at the 9, and it's Lloyd, and he's got another touchdown. 2 catches, 2 scores for Brandon Lloyd.
The head coach at Fresno State at the time.
Brady to the end zone, and Gronkowski, another touchdown.
Well, they love him over here, too. Tight ends, here he goes, there he goes. Both of them, absolutely, both receivers, Edelman and Gronkowski open. Oh, man.
An 8-game season, a bye, and then 8 more. There's the last snap. It's in the books. At 45-7.
Fighting their share of key injuries, Tom Brady's Patriots are positioned for a first-round bye and maybe overall home field advantage in the AFC. Brady with all kinds of time, throwing, and that is inside the 5-yard line, rolling into the end zone. Gronkowski for the touchdown. What a grab that was by Gronkowski.
Well, it started
Straight ahead. Devlin, second effort, third effort, touchdown. Up. Brady throwing 5-yard line, and Vereen can walk in for the touchdown.
Well, you see him get a hug from Gronk. That's because Gronk draws all the coverage in the end zone.
He'll keep it on the ground for LeGarrette Blount, and Blount to the end zone for the touchdown.
A real scarcity of yellow flags today.
Only a 3-man rush. Keenum stepping up and launching it. And it comes down incomplete, and that will do it. The Houston Texans, valiant, but still lose their 10th straight.
It's a cool 53 degrees at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Massachusetts. And the natives are restless and more than a little nervous as Andy Dalton and the Cincinnati Bengals come into town to take on Tom Brady and the Patriots on Sunday Night Football. Second down and goal inside the 1. Ridley takes it in. And there are 68,000 major sighs of relief in the stadium right now. And Brady throws, and that's caught at the 1, and into the end zone goes Tim Wright for the touchdown. And Brady fires it over the middle. Caught. Touchdown. Rob Gronkowski. .45 of those coming from the right hand of Tom Brady as this is taken 7 yards deep. Brandon Tate loses the ball. And the Patriots pick it up and take it in. Kyle Arrington recovers and goes into the end zone. Brandon Bolden put the shot on tape to extract the football. I'll tell you, they've had a lot of satisfying victories in New England over the years, but I mean, for Bill Belichick and Brady, I mean, this is going to rank right up near the top in terms of satisfaction, considering everything that went on here this week. Yep.
They probably won't do I told you so's in the press conference.
Nope.
But they'll be thinking it.
Nope. Belichick will go, we're on to Buffalo. We're thinking about Buffalo.
Just in time, Jarvis Jones got close.
And there's Gronkowski again. Touchdown. They come up to the line, they run the play right away, and Gronkowski. Second and goal. 94. Bolden is the running back. Brady back in the end zone. Touchdown. Gronkowski, his second.
Figuring out that pass block.
Scott Chandler, the tight end, picked up from Buffalo was at fullback, now goes into the slot. Gronkowski goes outside. Crowd sensing a pass to Gronk. And they get it. Instead, it goes to Chandler, and he's in for the touchdown. So you put the two big tight ends outside, crossing. Chandler goes to the outside. Gronkowski comes inside. Chandler is the fullback. Bolden is the running back. Chandler now splits inside Gronkowski on 3rd and goal. And they'll throw a fade. And this time, Gronkowski does have the touchdown. Had to put the linebacker Garvin on him, and he just couldn't handle him. By the Super Bowl champions. Never trailed. Tom Brady, 4 touchdowns. Another big night. Here we go as the NFC West champion, Arizona Cardinals, are ready to come out onto the field before their normal raucous home crowd, and they are really fired up tonight. As the Cardinals are primed to face Jimmy Garoppolo and the New England Patriots on Sunday Night Football. Al Michaels. Blunt is the tailback. This is the 9th play of the drive. Halfway through the opening quarter, short drop, and then down the sideline, getting open is Chris Hogan for the touchdown. Picked up in the offseason from Buffalo. So Mr. Garoppolo, smelling salts and all, 9 plays, 74 yards, 37 yards, and the Patriots draw first blood.
But you can't let that run out.
Going to 28, and then Blunt keeps those legs churning and takes all of the Cardinals into the end zone with him. Touchdown, Patriots. He was not going to be stopped. 75 yards, 9 plays, and an even 5 minutes to try to give the Cardinals the lead again. Low snap, he gets it down, and the kick is no good. Bad snap.
Cameron Canaday, the rookie snapper. You try and save a little money here and there. That snap was low and away, and it just threw off the entire timing of the kick.
Well, it'll be a long night for Canaday, but it comes down at the end to a bad snap. What a game for Fitzgerald. Amazing.
Very nice game for Jimmy Garoppolo, too. On the road, under pressure, no Gronkowski.
A lead back. Burkhead, the tailback, gets it again. Burkhead takes it across for the touchdown.
Patriots come right out of halftime with a big drive. Smart was time to get up on the ball and snap it instantly.
Yeah, that confusion cost his defense. Burkhead takes off, and he fights for it. They give him the touchdown, his 2nd of the quarter. Five out of the last 6. Need a win there. Peterman wisely able to tuck it away. Guess what? Eric Lee's in the play again.
He started 8 for 8. 3rd down and goal from the 1.
One-on-one down here with Gronk.
Instead, up top, touchdown Patterson. And the Patriots look like the Patriots. You saw the reach was the knee down. They're just going to snap it. Brady sticks it over the top for the touchdown.
There might be some tape that's holding them all together.
2nd and goal, wide open. White ducks down for the touchdown.
They don't pick up the first down there if he's able to make the tackle.
Brady now over 300 yards for the game, 83rd time in his career. Looking for all of it. Unloads to the end zone. Caught by Gordon. Touchdown, Patriots. And a return of 28 yards. Handoff here to Michel. Sony Michel with a stiff arm. Sideline. Touchdown.
Brady on a give. Knife loafing in for the touchdown. Sony Michel. Impressive opening drive for the New England Patriots to take the lead. We talk about forming their identity and developing it over the course of the season. Brady, end zone, caught by Brown, touchdown, New England. Antonio Brown, the newest Patriot. And now New England facing a 1st and goal. Tom Brady. He's got it. Touchdown. He's actually playing right guard at camp. He's now the starter at left tackle. Fitzpatrick sprint out, intercepted, and goodbye. Stephon Gilmore. Touchdown on a pick 6. And he burned his former Miami pitched a shutout yesterday. University of Miami. The Hurricanes beat Bethune-Cookman 63-0. Fitzpatrick, plenty of time. Bobbled and picked off. Another mistake, and Jamie Collins makes them pay. Touchdown, Patriots. It's a Patriot. James White in the backfield. Out of the gun, rush coming, float it for White. He's got room. White walks in. Touchdown, Patriots. Rosen, rush coming. Ball is intercepted. And it's over. Collins.
They need 2. Pitch out James White, looking to get to the marker, looking to get to the end zone. James White is in. Touchdown.
There it is. There's that split stance. Nope. Nice job, Cam.
I'm going to get it to White, looking to get to the pylon. He's in for the touchdown. Let's go. Second score today from James White, and the Patriots take the lead. Snap and hold are good. Folk is